Roger, your opponent Sarah was happy with his game today, rightly so. But does it frustrate you when you don't ruthlessly sort of close out a match like it looked like you might do after about an hour?
Well, I mean, when you come through, you see the positive sides, and you don't want to try to pick too much on your own game and say that didn't work, and come out all negative. So I'm happy to be through in straight sets, to be honest. But it's clear that I need to just maybe concentrate and play better tennis when I'm closing out matches, like against Baghdadis or today against Serra, who was a dangerous player. I thought he went after his shots, so it's not much maybe I could do at times, but there's also always your own game which you can control, and maybe there I could have done a bit better.
Of course, you did play some amazing shots along the way, and you've probably benefited from a little bit more match time.
Possibly, I think today the conditions were tough. Swirly Winds was an opponent who was hitting extremely hard, and I never played before, so things were always going to be a little bit difficult, and I'm happy to be through, and I'm relieved because it was a dangerous match. There was rain involved in the beginning, there was a bit of a wait, and then, with the conditions on the court, I'm really happy to have made, another win here, and I'm moving on. So next match is going to be tough with Berdych, and I'm looking forward to that one, though.
Tennis players, obviously, you love your routines and controlling how you prepare. I mean, the weather aside,
yeah.
This city obviously has a lot going on. Is Miami quite a difficult event to negotiate?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's comparable to New York in terms of how busy it is and how many distractions there are, and so it's I think when I was younger I had difficulties with that because I loved being down at South Beach, and you see the bars, you see the parties, and the restaurants, and maybe when you're at the courts you just say, what, let's just go to the beach and kind of thing. So today I'm more relaxed, and I take the positive side of this city, and I love coming here, but then also I'm happy to go to a different city which has completely different things to offer. But Miami is definitely one of my favorite places to come to. I think the South American flair here is very much felt, also on the stadium, and then of course the weather usually is always very nice.
Just two very short questions, nothing to do with tennis. Obviously you're going to be very busy during Wimbledon, but just wondering if you're looking forward to the World Cup.
I am, yeah. I'm looking always forward to the World Cup. If I wasn't a tennis player, I wish I was a soccer player. It's one of my favorite sports, and I've obviously followed it very closely, the Swiss League, and then also the international ones, English Premier League and Spanish, Italian, and always look at my favorite players there, how they're doing, and so the World Cup is going to be a combination of all those things, and obviously, having the Swiss passport, but also South African one, and the World Cup being held there, it's going to be very interesting to see how it's organized, and then how the atmosphere is going to be, and then how my favorite teams are going to play. So I'm going to follow it very closely, of course.
Who do you pick to win it?
Don't know. I have no clue. I think I can only tell once the tournament gets underway, but probably Spain has a good chance. Unfortunately, they're in our group with Switzerland, but then maybe Brazil, or maybe even England, who knows.